Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world, this is the world of Wayne. I said I'd catch up, didn't I? Okay, we're on issue 95 of D'Agostini's Build Your Own R2-D2. Okay, in this issue we're going to start doing the mechanics, which is going to enable the dome to spin around and stuff when we control it. Let's just show you what we're going to be doing in this issue. It is worth mentioning, we got these two bits here, which is the spindle and the bracket for the motor. They are not appearing in this film, so I'm going to put them to one side because we just need to keep them safe. We're not going to be using that. What we are going to be doing is we're going to be working on all of these things in this pot here. And as you can see, we're going to be putting a bearing in a little spindle here, connecting it all together so that the final outcome is this little bad boy here, which we'll put together and put away till issue 96 comes. In issue 96 we are actually getting the motor, as you can see there, so that's going to be good when that comes. You are also going to need some screws from last time. The little tiny screws there are 2x4mm screws. They're the smaller of the silver screws you got in the last issue. You need 2 split washers, you're going to need 2 of the nuts, and then you're going to need these, which are, just reading up, 2.5 times 10mm flange screws. You're going to need them as well. What I'm going to do is just pour all of this out here. We don't need that now. We've got 2 halves of the what's this called, the drive shaft here, a bearing, a little bearing cover, another little bearing, and all sorts of lovely wonderful bits here. Right, okay, first thing it wants us to do, it wants us to have this little dome drive shaft here, and then we're going to be putting the little bearing looking inside there like that. This is the smaller of the bearings. It wants us to put that just inside there. Make sure it's seated absolutely perfectly. That didn't go well because it's not seated perfectly. It is now, so it's perfectly flush, as you can see, in there just like that. Once that's in, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to keep it in place with this bearing cover here, and that's just going to go on just like that. And then we're going to be securing that down with those 2 times 4mm screws that I said did come in the last issue, so you haven't got to worry about not getting those. So let's put the first one in. Show you me screwing those in. That's the first one in, going in nice and tight, and then we do the second one. Other side. I can see this being a nice quick issue again, actually. And that's that one going in perfectly as well. So once we've done that, that's taken us all the way up to step 6. Pretty cool, huh? Right, step 7, it wants us to use every bit that we've got left now. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to be getting this bearing here, which is the bigger bearing. It's going to go into this little indent here, just like that. Then we're going to be putting the parts together. So this top piece here is going to be going over the top of that there. So that bearing's locked in place there. Once we've done that, we're going to be putting this top on here as well. I'm just going to see which way round it goes, because it's either going to be going on this way here, or it's going to be going on this way here. Now the way they've got it in the instructions here, had to cut away then to figure out where it goes. They want the round part of this bit here to be going in the same direction of where the hexagonal bolts are going to be there. So when this goes on, this is going to be going on this way round like that, so that when the hexagonal bolts go in, it's going to look exactly like that. Now what we are going to be doing is using everything that we've got left here. So we've got 2 flange screws, 2 nuts, and then we've got the 2 little split washers there. Okay, so to secure this together, then we're going to be putting this over the top like that, just like that. I'm going to hold it in with my finger. God, you're going to need about 10 pairs of hands for this. We're going to be putting the bolt all the way through there and holding that in. Then we're going to be putting a split washer over this side, just like that. Then we're going to be putting the nut over, just like that, and we're going to secure that all together. As you can see, we're going to need 2 hands. So if I start this turning, there we go, and get 1 in, perfect, that's 1 in, just like that. God, that's a fiddly thing. Right, we're going to do exactly the same to the other side. So again, we're going to be putting the bolt through, we're going to be putting a split washer on, and then we're going to be putting the nut, holding it with my finger, let's do it with my other hand, and then tightening that up again, just like so. There we go. And then at the end of this issue, as you can see, we're left with this, and we're left with this. And that's it. Was a quick issue, wasn't it? We're going to be seeing what we're doing in the next one. So we're going to fit the motor, as I said, in issue 96. Anyway, I think I've caught up now. I think issue 96 is going to be in the newsagents this week. So hope you like that video. Take care.